top headlines. CM Kem Chan appreciates Naga and Kuki communities for ensuring free movement along National Highway 2. Excise Department generates Rs 29 crore revenue since March, says Chief Minister Y. Kem Chan. Manipur Congress demands longer Assembly session, opposes 3-day sitting. CRPF Cobra conducts house-to-house searches in Tafo amid fresh tension. NPP MLA Rameshwar Singh called for NRC updation before census in Manipur. Tengnopal civil society groups oppose proposed 11 IRB construction at Saivom State Consultation. And class erupts at Assam Kasar College over hijab issue. Several students injured. Hello and welcome to ELITETV English News. You're watching 6 p.m. Prime Time Bulletin, and this is Dr. Aleza giving you the news in detail. Chief Minister Yumnam Kem Chan Singh today thanked both Naga and Kuki communities for ensuring free movement of public road transport service along National Highway 2. The Chief Minister was addressing the 45 Hawkers Day newspaper distribution celebration at Haying Khongbal, Imphal. He described that the cooperation and understanding shown by both communities are important steps towards maintaining peace, restoring normalcy, and ensuring smooth movement of people and public transport services in the state. Referring to reports of unwanted incident occurred at Tafo village in Senapati district yesterday, he said that the MLS and district authorities persuaded both the communities for ensuring free movement and refrain from any activities that disturb free movement of the vehicles. Public transport from Imphal was resumed smoothly despite delayed for a few hours. Public transport services along the Imphal-Dimapur-Guwahati route via National Highway 2 continued for the 4th day today. About 300 passengers, including women and children, left Imphal for Dimapur and Guwahati in a fleet of 5 buses and 9 winger vehicles smoothly. This comes in the backdrop of Chief Minister Yumnam Kem Chan Singh's peace initiatives and reconciliation through dialogue among the communities, and following the joint announcement of free movement along the old national highways on 8th of this month from the Kangpokpi district headquarters. Even after reports of some unwanted incidents occurred along the stretches of National Highway 2, the resumption of public road transport along the highways has been continued uninterrupted. The Chief Minister has been actively involved in bringing all communities together for dialogue and has been visiting various hill districts since February 2026. So far, around 900 passengers have travelled from Imphal to Dimapur and Guwahati, including today's service. More than 400 passengers have been safely reached Imphal from Dimapur and Guwahati. Kem Chan Singh recalled his last visit to Jiribam district, where communities that had lived together were separated due to the crisis, which began in May 2023. He stated that under the peace process initiatives taken up by the government, the gap has been bridged and the communities are now living together peacefully. He maintained that dialogue among communities is the solution in bringing peace and development in the state. As part of the government's initiatives to bring peace in the state, some individuals with vested interest do not want peace to prevail, citing the Tronglaub incident in Bishnupur district, which claimed the innocent lives of 2 children, he added. He continued that all the different communities residing in the state have safeguarded the integrity of the state in the past, and we must continue to uphold and protect it for the future. It is not the sole responsibility of the government to safeguard the state, but a collective effort of all the people living in the state. A memorandum was submitted by the Hawkers Association to the Chief Minister. K.M. Chan Singh assured that the proposal for providing a corpus fund to the association would be discussed in the next cabinet meeting. The program, organized by the Manipur Hawkers Association newspaper distributors, was attended by MLA Patsoy Assembly Constituency Sapam Kunjukeswar Singh, MLA Kairao Assembly Constituency Laurembam Rameshwar Mitay, office bearers of Hawkers Association and hawkers, among others.
Hawker Association awawasing tapi na politi nag-isasal rosu VIP culture like sanande ay matumti ay appointment lobby wala ibra protocol niya na security ma'am sa paywani ay ko ina ni bula sugi punya sisa pata assembly ki speaker ba mata to cycle ba to kai ki si ko cha laga semya na ma'am thingna bi busyo ro punya no adu ngasi di khoidagi kariyani jena ona ko musi punjen bagi taita aswai chale ma'am si narakani ali som chale narakani yum bata kare mahal le ko le honi adu basi kanone
Chief Minister Yumnam Kem Chan Singh today lauded the initiative of the Excise Department and all other departments that have collaborated in collecting around Rs 39 crores in revenue for the state since March 26, 2026, in less than a year. The Chief Minister made the above statement while attending the observance of 79th Manipur Excise Raising Day at the Excise Headquarters Office, Lamphel Imphal West today. Addressing the gathering, the Chief Minister informed that the grievances raised by the Excise Employees Association would be looked into, as it is important to strengthen the Excise Department of the state government. Kem Chan Singh said that since the unprecedented crisis that engulfed the state in May 2023, the state has been hit hard in terms of its financial resources. He also appreciated the efforts made by the state and central security forces for their well-coordinated efforts, which helped in curbing the crisis in the state, he added. While delivering his presidential speech, Commissioner Finance and Ashok Kumar stated that the department have played an important role for the health of the people as well as the financial health of the state government. He added the government remains fully committed to supporting the department by addressing the staff needs, improving infrastructure, and providing necessary policy backing. The memorandum submitted to the Chief Minister will be properly looked into and it will be addressed as soon as possible, he added. The Chief Minister also felicitated Ariha Pangambam, the first Indian to win gold medal in the recently concluded 10th Aerobic Gymnastics Asian Championships, and Anjori Pangambam, who secured 7th position in the same event. The observance also featured cultural program and award distributions, and the awards distributed during the program are Best Performing Excise Station, Meritorious Award, and a Special Award. Best Performing Excise Station was received by John 1 HO, Best Performing Excise Station Overall. Numbol Excise Station, Second Best Performing Excise Station Overall. Zone 2 Headquarter, Third Best Performing Excise Station Overall. Kangpokpi Excise Station and Tadubi Excise Station received Best Performing Excise Station. Hill and Kaitel Manvi Excise Station for outstanding coordination with the other law enforcement departments. A meritorious award was distributed to 4 individuals based on outstanding performance and dedication towards service. And special award was also conferred to the organizations or stakeholders for their contribution to the progress, development, and efficiency of the Excise Department. The observance program was attended by Commissioner Excise Hongyo Warshang, Deputy Commissioner Imphal West Mayang Langbam Rajkumar Singh, and senior officials and staff of the Excise Department, among others.
250 musalero ngasi di 300 plus economy so ingai sida flight para sisu kamai to ni kang this ibe aba city ibne honorable governor su ibe ko na su isalaga su wari sane agam hendale flight ki ticket si bako ki system sida kano ki kari ni flight ki ticket si kak na bas mo ki portable changa thi bai helege maman se wang ka mai to so ngasi no ni sida lising ma ka samanga ki me adu le handal rabani aduna ai khoi ki not only the lifeline economy life kanong line naman suni we national highway 2 sida we lamdam sigi senaw sinna hana noy taba abadi aki kang kya linar magasu masi Sarkar na hangi satpa yari haibada encourage tawraga satpa hobiri sei Manipur ki praja section kuding mo boy nangasi lepsari ba mahumas degi thagal pongdoksari.
National People's Party NPP MLA Mayang Lambam Rameshwar Singh has called for the updation and implementation of the National Register of Citizens NRC in Manipur before the next census, citing concerns over the illicit presence of illegal immigrants and what he described as an unnatural increase in villages and electorates in Kuki-dominated areas. Rameshwar made the statement at a press conference at his official quarter on Tuesday after returning from Delhi, where he said he had submitted representations on the issue to Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Union Home Minister Amit Shah, Union Home Secretary Govind Mohan, Security Advisor Northeast Ajit Lal, and officials of the Registrar General of India and the Census Commissioner of India. The MLA referred to the increase in the number of villages and electorates in Kuki-dominated areas, claiming that the growth has been significantly higher than in Naga and Meitei-dominated areas. He said documents, facts, and figures supporting his allegations regarding the presence of illegal immigrants in the state had been submitted to central leaders during his Delhi visit. Rameshwar also cited data obtained through the Panchayati Raj system to claim that the number of villages in Kuki-jo areas increased substantially between 1969 and 2023. He further claimed that electorates in some constituencies in Kuki-dominated areas increased by around 75% between 2012 and 2022. He questioned the pace of voter growth, arguing that the increase warranted scrutiny because Indian citizens become eligible for enrollment as voters only after attaining the age of 18. The NPP MLA also attributed what he described as an increase in illegal immigration to the practice of Kuki kinship law in Kuki-dominated areas and called for the system to be abolished. He referred to the historical abolition of a similar system in Mizoram when the region was part of Assam's Lushai Hills district. Security was tightened in and around Tafo in Manipur Senapati district on August 25, a day after violence and gunfire were reported in the area. As part of the combing operation, the CRPF's Cobra unit, accompanied by district police personnel, conducted house-to-house searches in Tafo, Liangmai adjoining areas and Tafo Kuki during the early hours of Tuesday. Security personnel searched individual houses and surrounding areas as part of the operation. Female CRPF personnel conducted searches inside rooms while male personnel checked the exterior and adjoining areas. Officials said the searches were conducted without resistance from residents or house owners. No arrests or detentions were reported during the operation. The security operation came a day after a CRPF personnel sustained a bullet-like injury to his foot during an exchange of fire amid heightened tension in the Tafo area. No fresh incident of violence was reported in Tafo on August 25. However, security forces continued to maintain a heavy presence in the area to prevent further escalation and maintain peace. The latest security measures follow heightened tensions after houses belonging to members of different communities were reportedly set on fire on August 24, triggering an exchange of fire between armed groups. Civil society organizations of Tengnaupal district have opposed the proposed tendering and construction of the 11th Indian Reserve Battalion at Saivam village, alleging that the process is being undertaken without meaningful consultation with the local elected representative, including the concerned MLA and civil society organizations. In a press release issued on August 25, the organization said the establishment of a major security installation would have significant implications for the local community, land, environment, administration, and development of the area. They argued that such a decision should not be taken without proper consultation with elected representatives, civil society organizations, and other stakeholders representing the affected communities. The organization also stated that no new state force post should be established at Saivam or Lokchan Tuipi villages until peace and normalcy are restored in the district. They called for transparency, consultation, due process, and consideration of the concerns of the local population before any construction activity is undertaken. The civil society groups placed several demands before the government, including putting the tendering and construction process on hold until complete normalcy is restored, formally recording and considering the views and concerns of local residents, providing clarity and accountability regarding major government projects affecting local communities, ensuring meaningful consultation with stakeholders before proceeding with the project. The organizations warned that failure to consider the concerns of the people could lead to strong opposition and said the government would be held responsible for any resulting situation. They appealed to the Manipur Chief Minister, concerned ministers, Chief Secretary, Director General of Police and other competent authorities to intervene and ensure that construction does not begin until a transparent consultation process is completed. The organization said they would continue to pursue the matter through democratic and lawful means. CDO Imphal is arrested to release active members of the Sorepa from Kurai Thangjom Lekai on August 24 following intelligence inputs regarding an illicit extortion attempt. The arrested individuals have been identified as Laiton Jam Rocky Singh Elias Kutan, 37, and Pukrambam Kumarjit Singh, 36. According to the security forces, the duo had allegedly come to the area to collect extortion money. A handwritten extortion slip bearing a mobile phone number and the name Sorepa was also seized from their possession. Their arrests were made based on reliable intelligence corroborated by 28 Assam rifles. Representatives of 14 civil society organizations from Manipur met officials of the Ministry of Home Affairs and Union Minister Kiren Rijiju in New Delhi on August 24, seeking the updating of National Register of Citizens in the state before the census and delimitation exercises. The delegation, comprising representatives from Meitei and Naga organizations, urged the center to defer the census and complete the identification of what it described as original Indian citizens through the NRC before any delimitation exercise is undertaken. Santa Nahakpam, convener of the 14 CSO, said the delegation discussed the sequencing of the census, NRC and delimitation processes with MHA officials. The delegation later met Rijiju and raised the same concerns, including the need to identify original Indian citizens through the NRC before delimitation. Nahakpam said the delegation conveyed that no delimitation exercise should be carried out until the identification process is completed. The groups are also seeking further consultations with political leaders and are scheduled to meet BJP President Nitin Nabin, according to Nahakpam. At least 10 representatives from various community organizations, including the 14 CSOs, the Kabu Union, and the Rongmai Naga Youth Organization Manipur, traveled to New Delhi on Thursday for consultations with the center. Sarto Kom, president of the Kom Union Manipur, had earlier said the delegation wanted to engage with the center on issues surrounding the NRC and census. NRC is a very serious issue that needs to be understood, Kom said. Now let's take a short break. Stay tuned for more updates.
New Life Advanced Diabetes Healing and Wellness Healthcare Center na natural oiba pambai sing amadi matamga chunarabu khutsukhulai kya sizinaduna tongan balaina layong kaya mai pakna laying jari mafam asida laying jariba laina layong sing adudi diabetes, liver disease, arthritis, lutong chikpa naba, constipation, sinus, blood pressure, piles, gallbladder amasung kidney danung leiba, kidney ga mari lainaba layong sing amadi asthma na singbani. Diabetes ki oina diabetes na ohelakpa khongkhut chikpa naba, khongya saba, tumba yadaba, hakchang sokthaba chingba layong khodimak laying duna chada mari futara manga gi changda reverse tawba ngamle. Constipation gi oina numit 15 da mapung phana phanba ngamle amadi blood pressure tha amadagi tha ahum phawba gi manungda normal ohenba ngamle. Ngasi maglangsin bio New Life Advanced Diabetes Healing and Wellness Healthcare Center Thangmaiban DM University gi makha thangba kabole kai nongchup. Akhoi contact number 9856148205.
Manipur के हानबा न्यूरो पेशेंट्स के मतंगाइरबा स्पेशलाइज्ड हॉस्पिटल न्यूरो इमरजेंसी ट्रॉमा नेट मल्टी स्पेशलिटी हॉस्पिटल संजय मथक टोंगथम लिकाई दा हानुक चरे hospital asina maruina BP stroke brain tumor lami ki khudong thiba spinal disc prolapse spinal tumor amadi migraine chingba layengli hospital asida neuro gi layeng bada changba afaba makal gi khusu khulai amadi machine marang kai lei masina kokka mari leina ba tongan ton ba makal gi anaba sing ningthina layengli lamdam masida neurosurgeon yamna tangali ba maramna chingmadi arapa hum dagi lakpa anaba sing neurosurgeon unana ba honabada awaba kya mayong dari masida sunatna matam thintana anaba layeng una maram oraga khudong thiba kya sumayong dari masi puna maktagi khara do ore busu kanana ba Dr. Parkinson Singh MCS Neurosurgery AIMS New Delhi na masamaki hospital asida pung kunmari leiduna anaba sing layengli hospital asida ataba mamalda layeng matana tana OPD general amadi ICU beds operation medicine x-ray amadi lab ka mai le na basnasu ataba mamalda phangalli ngasi magdenshin biro amadi kudong saba singa silobi ho hena kubam road gi damak hospital asigi telephone number 7005534166 natraga 8974572154 da pau phabirak bu yagani
kari wali ke ayenge se kari no tension ka ba mali duna
dialogue sing se am chamam nei
kari chamam na ba sidi am marui ba pot ni na makeup si bo minimum oin tawrong ga da bani serious oi ba pot ni cham cham na haira ga loi ba du bo se ai haige handak chathari ba SIR sida enumeration phase haidana yumthong khudingi PLO laktana tawidana aduga matungda draft electoral roll phongedana aduda claims amasung objections matamda mingi bana lanba lepham soiba aduga atai chumthokna ba semthokna ba mayam ama august ki tang mari phawbada phom na chingba PLO ERO da thajandana tawkhidana adugi thajalakliba form amadi documents mayamdu khana nainaraga dispose of tawbagi process adu hojik September gi tang ani phawba chathari talak asida karigumba election office tagi notice kumba laklabasu mipainingai leite notice tu munna paraga documents bisangadaba oiragana documents singdu thorang tawraga matam chana pisanbiraga loire final electoral roll da ming chumna yawhan ba haibase isa gi su thodangni
adudi ay mu try tawke
लागे सो रेडी हो रे मेकअप लोइद्रिबो
lakliba September gi tang taruk final electoral roll phong lagani I am in are you
Welcome back. Now moving on to the news. The Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee MPCC has strongly objected to the decision to hold the upcoming session of the Manipur Legislative Assembly for only 3 days, calling for an extension of the sitting period. The issue was raised during a meeting of the Business Advisory Committee of the Manipur Legislative Assembly held on Tuesday ahead of the session, which is scheduled to begin on September 2. Addressing the media after the meeting, Congress Legislature Party leader Kaisa Megachandra Singh said Manipur is currently facing several critical issues, including NRC abdication, displacement, and the economic blockade, which require detailed discussion on the floor of the House. He said it was unfortunate that the government had approved only 3 days of sitting at a time when the state was dealing with multiple challenges. According to Megachandra, provisions of the Manipur Legislative Assembly require at least 50 days of sitting in a year. He alleged that despite Manipur being a conflict-affected state, the number of assembly sittings has remained inadequate and described the move as unconstitutional. The Congress leader said the party had demanded an extension of the session and submitted a dissent note before the BAC. He appealed to the authorities to increase the number of sitting days, arguing that the prevailing situation in Manipur requires adequate time for legislators to raise public concerns and hold detailed discussions on matters affecting the state.
Our Congress party has given the decision note for is the number of sitting is only they are going to have only 3 sitting days. So these 3 sitting days, after we get 2 sitting days for debate and discussion, and supplementary demands of different departments involved. So in this regard, so due to the present situation, we need to have a thorough discussion.
The Manipur University Teachers Association extends its warmest congratulations and heartfelt appreciation to Dr. Pukhrambam Lilapati Devi, Assistant Professor, Department of Dance and Music, Manipur University and former Treasurer of MUTA, on her selection for the prestigious National Award to Teachers 2026 by the Ministry of Education, Government of India. The award will be presented at Vigyan Bhavan, New Delhi on 5th September 2026 on the occasion of Teachers' Day. Dr. Pukhrambam Lilapati Devi is among the 21 distinguished awardees from higher educational institutions and polytechnics across India, and notably is the only awardee from the Northeast India. Her recognition is therefore a matter of great pride for Manipur University and the entire academic community of the region. MUTA recognizes this honor not merely as a personal achievement but also as a great success of the teacher community. We appreciate Dr. Pukhrambam Lilapati Devi's years of dedicated service to teaching, academic engagement, music, dance, and the preservation and promotion of Manipur's rich cultural heritage. Through her work as a teacher and academic, she has contributed to nurturing young minds while carrying forward the distinctive artistic and cultural traditions of the state. Her commitment to education and the performing arts reflects the important role teachers play in shaping both individuals and society. The Manipur University Teachers Association sincerely congratulates Dr. Pukhrambam Lilapati Devi on this well-deserved national recognition and expresses its appreciation for her valuable contribution to higher education and the cultural life of Manipur. Manipur University on Tuesday launched its awareness activities under the TB Mukh Bharat Abhiyan by participating in the University Grants Commission's online Chetna series lecture on TB Mukt Bharat Abhiyan, creating awareness for a TB-free India. The UGC program under Ministry of Education, Government of India, organized through WebEx, aim to strengthen awareness about tuberculosis prevention, early detection, diagnosis and treatment while encouraging the active participation of higher education institutions in achieving the national goal of a TB-free India. Professor R.K. Hemakumar Singh, Vice Chancellor in charge Manipur University, Professor M. Premjit Singh, Registrar Manipur University, Professor N. Basanta, Dean Manipur Institute of Technology, MU, Professor C.H. Bohal Singh, Dean of Students Welfare, MU, Professor N. Rajan Singh, Department of Chemistry, University Engineer N. Thoiba Singh, Professor L. Santosh Singh, Program Coordinator, NSS, Dr. Lamabam Pinky Devi, Medical Officer, Manipur University Health Center, Dr. Sakila Nomaikapam, Public Relations Officer, Manipur University, along with other members of the university community participated in the online program. During the live program, Professor Syama Rat, Secretary University Grants Commission, and Dr. Sovini Rajan, Deputy Director General, Central TB Division, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India, addressed the participants of the higher education institutions. They highlighted the importance of sustained public awareness, early testing and diagnosis, timely treatment, and community participation in eliminating tuberculosis. The speakers also underlined the significant role of higher educational institutions, students and faculty members in countering misinformation and stigma associated with TB and in carrying the message of the TB Mukh Bharat Abhiyan to the wider community. Electoral Role Observer Mohan Lal Meena IAS Secretary Lok Ayukta Commission of Inquiry Government of Manipur today reviewed the progress of the ongoing Special Intensive Revision SIR of electoral rules in Ferjwal district and directed election officials to ensure an inclusive, transparent and error-free electoral roll. Meena chaired a review meeting at the District Election Office, DEO Ferjwal, where he was received by Deputy Commissioner and District Election Officer Sri Anune Anand IAS along with the Electoral Registration Officer and Assistant electoral registration officers of the 55 Tipaimuk ST and 56 Thanlon ST Assembly constituencies. During the review, the observers scrutinized electoral roll applications to assess the quality and transparency of the verification process. He stressed that no eligible voter should be left out of the revision exercise. Meena also directed officers to ensure that citizens are not unnecessarily harassed due to a lack of documents during the SIR process. He urged election officers to promptly assist people facing difficulties in meeting the enumeration deadline. ADC and ERO Sri Josranglur Jude made a PowerPoint presentation on the SIR process. SPT Lalboy Haukip and several district level officers also attended the meeting. The Assam Rifle Multi-Specialty Hospital Attachment Camp for 1 Manipur Air Squadron NCC Air Wing Cadets, which commenced on 17 August 2026, culminated today with the visit of the Group Commander to Assam Rifle Multi-Specialty Hospital Manipur Headquarters IGAR South. During the visit, the Group Commander Brigadier Vikrant Kulkarni interacted with officers and NCC Air Wing cadets and took an overview of the activities conducted during the attachment camp. The interaction provided an opportunity for the cadets to share their experiences and learning during the camp. The group commander appreciated the enthusiasm, discipline, and active participation of the cadets and acknowledged the efforts of the officers involved in conducting the camp. The attachment camp provided the NCC Air Wing cadets with valuable exposure and practical learning, further enhancing their understanding of the aviation environment and strengthening the values of discipline, teamwork, and leadership. The camp concluded on a positive and motivating note, leaving the cadets with valuable experiences and greater awareness of the opportunities and responsibilities associated with the aviation field. In view of the forthcoming Hello India Samvad program to be held on occasion of National Sports Day 2026, the District Youth Officer M.Y. Bharat Senapati organized a press conference today at the My Bharat office, All Dishi office, Senapati. Addressing the media, Reverend Dr. K.O. Sebastian, Principal Don Bosco College, Maram, said the Hello India Samvad will be observed on 27th August 2026 by Mera Yuva Bharat, My Bharat, under the Department of Youth Affairs, Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports on the occasion of National Sports Day. He stated that National Sports Day is observed every year to commemorate the birth anniversary of legendary hockey player Major Dhyan Chand and is aligned with the vision of building a fit, disciplined and sporting nation with youth placed at the center of nation's development agenda. He highlighted that the local segment of the program will comprise a moderate discussion with a local sportsperson addressed by public representatives and a Yuva Samvad session to hear the ideas, perspectives, and aspirations of young people. The program will provide a platform for youth to interact with sportspersons, public representatives, and other distinguished personalities and engage in discussions on transforming India's sports ecosystem. Tension prevailed at the historical SAR College in Silchar on August 25 after a clash reportedly broke out between two student groups affiliated with ABVP and NSUI over the issue of wearing hijab on the college campus. According to the information available, NSUI was conducting a membership drive at the college when members of ABVP allegedly arrived and objected to the program. A disagreement reportedly followed after objections were also raised over some NSUI students wearing hijab. The argument subsequently escalated into a physical clash between the two groups, with several students reportedly sustaining injuries. It has also been alleged that some female students wearing hijab were assaulted during the altercation. Following the incident, police reached the college campus and brought the situation under control. The injured students were reportedly taken to a hospital for medical treatment. Tension, however, continued to prevail on the campus following the clash. The incident comes a day after a group 2 group of Kasar College students reportedly submitted a memorandum to the Kasar Deputy Commissioner seeking restrictions on Muslim students wearing religious attire, including hijab and tupi, on the college campus. The latest class was heightened concerns over the issue, with authorities expected to assess the circumstances surrounding the incident and take necessary action. Kasar police have seized 34,400 packs of foreign-made cigarettes and arrested 2 illegal smugglers during an operation near the Balachara toll gate on the Silchar Haflong National Highway. A team from Barkola police station intercepted a truck traveling towards Guwahati and conducted a search of the vehicle. Police subsequently recovered a large consignment of ESSE light cigarettes, which they suspect was being transported illegally. The truck driver and his assistant were arrested in connection with the seizure. The value of the recovered cigarette consignment is estimated to be several lakh rupees. Police have launched an investigation to ascertain the source and intended destination of the cigarettes. The probe is also aimed at identifying other individuals who may be involved in the illegal smuggling network. 19 children have been rescued from different parts of Arunachal Pradesh and 3 suspected brokers arrested in a crackdown on an alleged child trafficking network, police said on Tuesday, August 25. The case was registered at Namsai police station on August 17 following a complaint filed by the District Child Welfare Committee, police said. The rescued children were traced to Mechuka in Siyome district, Alo in West Siang, Pachukat in East Siang, Naharlagun, Itanagar and Longding. Considering the inter-district nature of the case, police have constituted a special investigation team to conduct a detailed probe into the illicit trafficking network. Preliminary investigation has revealed that economically vulnerable families were allegedly approached by intermediaries with promises of better education and care for their children. The minors were subsequently allegedly taken from their families and placed with individuals in distant locations. Namsai Superintendent of Police Sange Thinle said most of the rescued children are below 8 years of age, with the youngest being around 3. Police have also uncovered suspected monetary transactions ranging from Rs 10,000 to Rs 50,000 per child, involving some intermediaries and parents, the SP said. According to police, the children were allegedly engaged in domestic work and jobs at hotels. The statements of the rescued children have been recorded before a magistrate, the SP said. The SIT is now examining financial transactions, digital evidence, and court records to identify other members of the suspected network and establish the full extent of the operation. Police have also appealed to the public to share information about children who may have been placed in similar circumstances as the investigation continues. Assam Rifles from Agartala rescued a 10-year-old boy, Joseph Mao, who had gone missing from Naisatuo colony in Dimapur, Nagaland. The child was located on August 23 by Assam Rifles personnel while he was traveling alone on a train from Dimapur. Rifleman Lawrence Rangkol noticed the unaccompanied boy, who was carrying a school bag and was unable to provide his exact address or explain why he had boarded the train. Showing alertness and presence of mind, Rifleman Rangkol immediately informed his seniors and brought the child to the Assam Rifles location at Radhanagar in Agartala, Tripura, ensuring his safety. Assam Rifles personnel subsequently initiated efforts to establish the boy's identity and trace his family. During the verification process, they came across a missing person appeal circulated on social media, through which the child's identity was confirmed and his parents were contacted and informed about his safe recovery. The matter was also brought to the notice of the local police authorities for necessary coordination and the child's safe reunification with his family. The India Meteorological Department has forecast thunderstorms, lightning and heavy rainfall at isolated places across parts of Arunachal Pradesh till August 28, with a yellow alert issued for several districts. According to the IMD forecast, 23 of the state's 28 districts are under a yellow alert for Tuesday and Wednesday. indicating the need for people to remain alert to potentially adverse weather conditions. On Thursday, weather warnings are in place for 20 districts, including Tawang, West Kameng, East Kameng, Pake Kesang, Papum Pare, Kurung Kume and Kradadi. For Friday, the IMD has issued a yellow alert for parts of Tawang, West Kameng, East Kameng, Pake Kesang, Papum Pare, Kurung Kume, Kradadi, Kamle, Lower, Savansiri, and Changlang. Thunderstorms accompanied by lightning and heavy rain are likely at isolated places in these areas. No weather warning has been issued for any district on Saturday, suggesting a likely improvement in weather conditions across the state. The IMD has advised residents to remain cautious during spells of heavy rain and thunderstorms, particularly in vulnerable and landslide-prone areas, and follow advisories issued by the local administration. For ELITETV News Channel, contact to the email address info@elitetv.in or 9402890982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and X for more information about the channel. And before we wind up, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Chief Minister Kem Chan appreciates Naga and Kuki communities for ensuring free movement along National Highway 2. Excise Department generates Rs 29 crore revenue since March, says Chief Minister Y. Kem Chan. Manipur Congress demands longer assembly session, opposes 3-day sitting. CRPF Cobra conducts house-to-house searches in Tafo amid fresh tension. And PPMLA Rameshwar Singh calls for NR's deputation before census in Manipur. Tingnopal civil society groups oppose proposed 11 IRB construction at Saivom Sikh consultation. And class erupts at Assam's Kashar College over hijab issue. Several students injured. And that's all for today. Thanks for watching.